and we're slowly seeing a little bit of a gap between Port and Melbourne as opposed to the rest. I feel we're starting to see a little bit of a shift in the makeup there.
What improvements have you seen in Port Adelaide's team from last season to this season? Obviously, they made the preliminary final last year. This season, they started off, losing some big games to top four clubs, but they finished off really strongly. I think they've won the last 7 games, and they also, I guess, maybe got the monkey off their back by beating the Dogs in that game in round 23. Do you feel as if they've got more backbone this year? And what improvements do you feel that they've sort of gone through over the last 12 months?
Yeah, I think when you look at their side, you see how balanced they are. I mean, you clearly look at their midfield where the games won and lost, and Boak and Wines, Lysette, Eamon, Drew, and then they have Motlop running through there, Butters, Rosie, Gray every now and then. I mean, there's some significant players and talent through there, and those two in particular, Boak and Wines, have accelerated their years once again. I mean, you look at Wines, Brownlow, arguably Brownlow favourite up there with Wines and Steele, Oliver and Steele. So yeah, I think clearly they've got all components of the game there. And with Lysette now in the ruck, flipping with Marshall, which will be a decision going forward. Do they bring Georgiades back and play the 4 talls, or do they just stick with their bread and butter on the deck with Rosie, Gray, Fantasia, Motlop, Butters? I mean, there's some significant talent up there that roll through the midfield, but I think that clearly their team defence, they don't give you anything at all. They have 44 inside 50s against to Port. They're a really high scoring team. Jonas, Alir, Burn Jones, Bonner and McKenzie, they're a real competent back six. So, and they're tough and they're strong inside. It's hard not seeing Port get there. And we're slowly seeing a little bit of a gap between Port and Melbourne as opposed to the rest. I feel we're starting to see a little bit of a shift in the makeup there. And not that that's certainly counting out Brisbane, Brisbane or Geelong, but I think overall their stoppage game is strong, but their team defence and led by the ones that we've just discussed is they've got a really good balance of when to go, when to control, when to keep the ball off you. They can take 145 marks on you like they did against St Kilda, or they can burn you through the corridor as well. So their ability to adjust depending on who they play is right up there.